What's going on, everyone? I've been having an awful lot of fun today making videos, so I am wanting to make another video on a American Truck Simulator. So I think I'm gonna do um, one more of this style of video for today, and then I'm gonna go and I'm going to make another episode. But I'm gonna start a new profile for the people that are beginners that are like, "Oh, cool! I want to play this game, but I don't know how to play it." So I'm gonna hit continue. There we go. Let it load in. These videos are so much fun for me to make. I have so much fun making these ones. Taking a little bit to load. This profile has a bunch of mods in it though, so. Okay, so for anyone that's curious, I am going to go to let's see here. Where's the profile button? They've updated the game a little bit, so some of the stuff is different. So I want to scroll through my mods for the people that want to try some of the stuff that I'm using. So it looks like I'll have to exit out of this. Actually, if I click on Launchpad, it'll be easier to see. So let's go like this. So I'm going to go into my mod manager here. So as you can see, I have a lot of them. So if you look over on the right hand side here, I got icons. I can't even see the name of that, but I'm using icons, and that's why a lot of the parking zones and stuff have the white lines. The air brake sound mod by Z Mods, the realistic mirror FOV 1.47. I got this on the Steam Workshop. CFI trailer skin, the CFI next gen T680 skin, as you can see right there by that person. Uh, I've got the Kenworth T680 next gen light by Warrior 3D. That's a pretty sweet truck. I've done that a couple times. I've used that a couple times. This GPS voice mod by Z Mod as well. I've got so anything that looks like this, the Peterbilt interior sound effect pack, that's a Z mod. This one's Z mods. This one is Z mods. I believe these ones here are paid. So some of them you can find on the Steam Workshop though. But most of these, like this one here, this one here, this one here, these are all Z mods. I got the Resbuilt 389. There we go. I'll just click on them so that you can see who they're by. By Alan Rez. Shout out to him. That's a sweet truck. I got the B Train Trailers Pack mod by Random Co 8. It's a Steam Workshop mod. If you just type in B Train Trailers Pack in the Steam Workshop, you'll be able to find it. Don't pay attention to this stuff, it doesn't work. W9 Interior and Effect Sound Pack. That's by Z Mods as well. The Highway Killer. That's by John Ruder. That's a payware mod. Check out his website if you want that. The W900 Highway Killer steering wheel compatibility. That's John Ruda. That's part of the W900 mod. The engine sound pack by Creech Bomb, SCS, and somebody else there. This is a Steam Workshop mod, I believe, as well. This here is in the Steam Workshop as well. I believe it just fixes like ambient sounds out in the world, all kinds of different sounds, I guess. So if you want to look into that, I won't go through and look at it because I gotta close a bunch of menus and stuff. I don't know how to do that while recording. This here is the mod that I have installed. So if you want real traffic density, you get this one, 1.47. It's by SIP. This is the one I was talking about in the last couple episodes. This one is absolutely awesome, I think. Um, so what it does is like say early in the morning or rush hour at dinner time there, supper time. It makes it so it's thicker traffic, like you can see in the picture there. I have this mod here. That's why all the trucks in my game sound very real. Um, I like this one too. It's by Sip as well. This person makes awesome mods. I got the weather sound and effect mod by Z Mods as well. I have a lot of Z Mod stuff. So if you check out his website, just go to Google and type in Z Mods website, and it'll pop up. This is for the truck that I'm driving right now. This mod here, this engine mod here, this is pretty awesome. I have that. That's a John Ruda mod as well. Type in John Ruda American Truck Sim mods, or go to produced by John Ruda in Google, and it'll pop his website will pop up too. This is a payware mod though. Like the truck mods I'm going to show are payware mods, and this one is $25, I believe. Here's another one for by Z Mods. There's another one by Z Mods. I have that on for the truck itself that I'm driving. I have the realistic physics. This one's it's a Steam Workshop mod as well by Serial Black. This one's a good mod too. I've got a skin pack for the John Ruda cab over. I've got a skin pack for the Freightliner that I'm driving. I got Smarty's wheel pack. That's in the Steam Workshop. So anything that's in the Steam Workshop, you don't have to pay for. I got some different mods here by Bart. Custom lights and resources pack. Those are for his trailers. I believe this mod here you have to pay for. I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me on it. But I have this trailer here, the Great Dane Everest SS 53 foot. This one's pretty sweet too if you want to do like a custom truck. I don't do that very often. But I got all kinds of skin packs for that trailer there. There's another one by Bart. Tanker trailer by Bart. I don't even know if I'm supposed to have that thing in my mod thingamajig, but that's all right. A bunch of different packs here. This is how you get the stuff in the interior. This is just the key for the truck. When you buy the truck yourself, you'll get something that says personal key. You need that for the mod to be able to work. This is a steering wheel compatibility. Like if you want to go to the garage and put the custom steering wheels that's in the game, you can do that. And you'll get each one of you'll get files that are kind of like this for each one of the trucks and the mods that you get from John Ruda. There's another one. I believe that this is an updated one. I might have duplicates in here. I got this one here by Z Mods. Excuse me, for off the Steam Workshop. This is pretty sweet too. And I got all kinds of stuff here for the Highway Killer. I'm going to show this truck here in a few videos. That comes with like the Sissel compatibility and the steering wheels too. I got Rooter's Ram and the trailers. This is pretty sweet too. I might do a little hot shot video in a little while. And then if you go down here, you get like the compatibility. Each one of the trucks that you get from John Ruda comes with the compatibility, the personal key, and I believe it's the trailer flares and light pack comes with that stuff. I got real fuel prices in. That's activated right now. Realistic economy mode. I might actually put that in. Yeah, let's put that in now. But I'm going to drop the priority down a wee bit. I'll put it with the fuel prices. Scroll down here. I just got to be careful. There we go. I'll put it there. I have an engine sounds mod. I believe I got this off of the Steam Workshop, but I'm not 100% sure if this is a payware one or not. But it's by John Ruda, Creechbaum. The Classic XL dashboard, which is right here. HQ dash just makes it really nice looking. I have this in. It's by Z Mods. That's why the truck sounds the way it is, I believe. There's the compatibility. This is what I was talking about. See, the trucks are going to come with the skin packs. It will come with this, I believe. It comes with a key. I guess that's so people can't steal it. I'm not a big fan of stealing mods like John Ruda makes, so I'd rather support the modder. I got the Classic XL realistic headlights, halogen, but the ones that are in my actual truck that I'm driving are LED. That's by John Ruda. This is what I was talking about. This one here is what you're going to get for the John Ruda trucks. And you got to have them in, otherwise it just kind of screws everything up. And I also went crazy and I went and got the trailer pack too. So eventually, once I clear some of my debt off, I'm going to buy a few of these trailers. John Ruda just makes some awesome stuff. So if you pause the video there, I'm just going slow in case people want to pause it. And I got the Z Mods fresheners, which is like the air freshener tree thing. I have this in here, but it's not active, mostly because it's old and it doesn't work anymore. I had this one here. I have to look into it again to get it updated, but that one doesn't work anymore. Ignore that. I don't know what that's in there. That's in there for. I might have actually done it wrong. So those are the mods that I'm using. And the interior noise mod is not this one, but the ones that look like this are the ones that have the gear stick noise and grinds, I believe. Because a lot of the stock sounds I don't really like. The sounds that come with American Truck Simulator on its own, I don't particularly like. Especially the way they have the air brakes. Like, they need to change the air brakes in American Truck Sim because In the vanilla game, the way that the air brakes are, it that's not how they are over here in Canada. So this one's pretty good too. It's not active, but this one's pretty good too. This one's old. This one's old and discontinued. It was a mod by Coyote Man, but it's discontinued now. I have some other ones too, but just ignore the ones that aren't active for right now. They're all old. But I think I've gone through the mod list. I'll go from the bottom to the top, but I'll go slow so that people can see. So if you want to pause the video and have a look, then you can put some of this in your own game. And it just makes it so much more fun. Like, that's why I have so many mods. Because before I started my own YouTube channel, I watched a lot of other YouTubers like Jeff Fabiano. I watch him a lot, actually. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. So shout out to him. And he uses quite a few cool trucks too. So, but I'm gonna just go through slowly here in case you want to pause the video and be like, oh, what's that mod? I want to put that in my game. So this is what I have, and it's a lot. So I'll just go through slow. When you install the mods, just read through the instructions because some of them have to be in a particular order and they have to be compatible with the version of the game. So if your game is like, say, 1.47, you can run stuff that's 1.46, 1.45. But like I had the other day, a couple crashes. It was because some of these other mods here were not any good with the game version. So that's my mods. They're pretty sweet. So let's jump back into the game. And see what I can get pulling now. But because I got mods, it takes a little bit to load. But before I upgraded my computer setup, I couldn't run in as many mods as what I have in now because my computer just couldn't handle it. It was a really, really old one. But so I'll just show you where I'm at. I'm a level 34, 35, 34 actually. Done a lot of deliveries, as you can see. Map exploration is only 38.99%. The odd time I run the coast to coast mod, but I took that out just because it was causing some problems. This here, the 8,467 days, 12 hours, that's because I've used this profile before to go on to Truckers MP, but I don't do that anymore because I don't like the fact that at the time I was on there, it didn't have any traffic. I haven't had Truckers MP in maybe 5 years now. Um, I found when I was online there was people that were quite ignorant, so I don't use stuff like that. I've tried the convoy thing in the game here, and that's pretty good. I have a buddy that I play that with. So you know who you are, buddy that I play ATS with. I got 7 traffic violations. That's because sometimes I don't know how to drive and I get a little excited. So I lost 5,000 in penalty fees, speeding. I only got 1, but most of it's crashing and fine for no lights. Which, but when I got that fine, wasn't dark, so I don't think that's very fair, but that's okay. So this is the load that we just did from Riverton to Jackson. That was in the previous episode. This is Wyoming, by the way. So I'm going to go to the freight market. I'm actually going to see where I'm at. So if I click drive, I should be in the last, where I left off in the last episode. $60,000 in my bank account. Let's click drive. Wait for it to load. These trucking games have come a long way since I first started playing them. So to me, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get another load out of here. Oh, they already took the trailer from the last episode. So I'm going to start the truck so everyone can hear it. See the LED lights in the front there? See? They're LED. So are the turn signals. So this is the truck. It's got a 14.6 liter Detroit diesel, 18-speed transmission. And as I said before, I have a steering wheel, a custom steering wheel. I got it from SCI. I believe you can get them at most chrome shops, like if you drive down the 401 or wherever you live. If you go to like a transport truck accessories shop, they have awesome cool parts. And I got my SCI steering wheel from there. A little expensive, but I wanted to put a nice big steering wheel specifically for this game. I have a Patriot XL button box, and I got it from atsaccessories.com. Check that website out. They make amazing stuff. I have a chrome shift knob with a range and a splitter, and it has a shiny blue ball on the top of it, and I got that from atsaccessories.com as well. The wheel that I'm using, I don't know if they make it anymore, but it's a Logitech G27 wheel, shifter, and pedals, and I've had this for about 10 years, so it's pretty good. I wish they would make a shifter like this that you could actually feel, like when you grind gears, if you're driving a truck, playing a truck game or a racing game or something. I wish there was a shifter that had force feedback where you could feel the shifter move if you're grinding gears. But I'm sure as time goes on, someone will figure out how to do that. So shout out to atsaccessories.com. I love all his stuff, and I'm thinking about getting some more. So, but let's see if I can find a load here. Let's push in that parking brake. But there's my truck. I added the light bar on the back so I can see. But I'll take another outside look once it's daytime. Oh, you know what? There's a rest stop right there, right ahead of me there. I'm gonna go there so it's daytime. Right over here. Look at all that garbage right there. Let's go over here. put these brights on so I can see what I'm doing. Pull the parking brake. Shut the lights off. Turn off the key. Hit my enter button. There we go. There's a better shot of the truck. So this is what it looks like. This is a payware. This is the John Ruda Freight Shaker XL, like I was talking about. This is the payware mod. It's $25, but there's so much stuff you can do. There's not a thing I don't like about anything John Ruda makes. I don't know how to make mods myself, so I'm not going to be the type of person that'll be like, oh, this mod's no good or whatever like that. So, but this is what she looks like. So grab your pack of cigarettes, your vape, chocolate milk, coffee, pop, tea, whatever it is you want to drink. Let's fire up the truck. Just gotta adjust my chair a wee bit. So I just noticed I got $110,000 in my I was gonna say in my pocket, but in my bank account. So I'm gonna jump into the bank here real quick, and I'm gonna pay off this loan here, which I'm a little broke now. I have 24,000 in my account now. So the next load I think I'm gonna go after, or the next loan I think I'm gonna try and pay off is this huge one here. So that puts my debt down from 1.5 or 1.4 million to 1.3. So I only need to make about $13,000 a day now. So let's go into the job market here. I'm just going to pretend that I'm on my laptop or something. It doesn't look like there's anything here. Just because usually when you go in here, you can click a dot and it'll be like, oh yeah, blah, 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 bitch, blah. So you're going to have to drive a wee bit, but this is the truck. It's pretty sweet. So let's jump back in. There we go. I'm going to put my secondary lights on for safety. Push in that parking brake. So before I go anywhere, I'll just show everybody what it looks like. So this is the interior. It's pretty sweet. If I actually had one of these trucks in real life, this is exactly how I would have it. I got my cat back there. What's going on, cat? Having to sleep? And I got my American flag pillow there, even though I'm Canadian. I just like the look of the pillow. I think it looks good with the interior. If I knew how to change the sheets on the bed, I would. But that's okay. There's my custom ball shifter. And I got my dangly thing in the window there. The CB radio is part of the truck mod. I can't use it. You can't talk unless you're on multiplayer. But that's enough of that. Alright, let's get going. Got my window open because it's warm out. There we go, I'll just skip a gear so it's not really loud. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick anything up from here. So before I actually go anywhere, I'm just going to pull over here for a minute. Let's get my invisible laptop out here and check the load board and see what we got. I might have to go to Cody to be able to find something. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So this is Cody. So we might go, oh, 18 Wheels Garage. That's new. I've never seen that before. Let's see what's in the freight market. Oh, I can't do anything until I discover Cody. So we'll take a quick rip over to Cody and see how she goes. So this is going to be a few minutes of an empty empty trip here, but that's okay. Ooh, she don't like starting off in 5 high, but that's alright. I'll start off in 3 high instead. So you can see that traffic mod by SIP that I have in here is actually working. It works pretty awesome most of the time. There's the odd time where you're like, oh, there's too much traffic, and then you have to restart the game to get it to load back in properly, but I want to play as realistically as possible, so that's why I have so much traffic. Alright, well, sorry bud, I'm going now. Going a little faster than what I should be, but that's alright. Just a nice leisurely drive through the forest. Oh, someone hit the pylon. So this is the first time in a long time I've actually had to drive empty somewhere. But that's not too bad. I have a lot of fun playing this game, and I'm having a lot of fun making videos for everybody, so... Oh, I'm starting out in 5 high again, that's why. Just gonna double check my map here and make sure I'm going the right direction. So I need to turn right, and to be able to get to Cody, I think I'll just set a waypoint. So I'll just set a waypoint to this here rest stop. Not from that way. I want it to come from the other way. So I'll put it... I don't understand why it wants to keep going that way. I don't want to go that way. That is way too long. I want to come over here. There we go. So I'll set a waypoint to that rest stop in Cody there, and then we'll see what Cody has to offer you and I to pull. I don't... Okay. Navigation's being really wonky, so let's just reset it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's better. Now, it still wants me to go up that way, but I'm not going up that way. Bozeman. I think this is Montana. But I would like to be able to pull something sooner than later, so... Maybe instead of going to Cody, we will go to Bozeman, Montana instead. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go up to here, and we'll go up to the gas station here. There we go. That seems a little bit better.
Ready to roll?
You know what? I still want to discover Cody anyway, so... Let's reset it again. No, that's too long. That's too long of a drive. We'll just go to Bozeman for now, and we'll discover Cody in another episode. Who knows? Maybe this time we'll grab a load
Now you drive
to
safely
there.
here.
Some of the stuff the GPS says is funny. So sometimes when you have a lot of traffic like I do, you gotta wait a little bit, but...
Go straight on. That's right.
That's right! Yeah, we're gonna go straight on anyway. Yeah, so you hear that sound in the background there? That's a mod. That's part of the sound fixes, I believe. we're back on the road again.
Go straight on. That's right. Keep right.
Keep right. By the way, I should also mention that when I start my new profile, I'm going to be having all the same mods in the new profile. So it's not going to be completely vanilla. I just don't like the vanilla sounds. I don't like the vanilla sounds at all. I've played with mods for so long, I don't think I'll go back to playing just straight up DTS. There's that American flag. America! But other than playing with the mods on the new profile, I'll work my way up and use some of the stock trucks. They're still gonna have like modded sounds, but I'm still gonna do a profile from the beginning for the beginners, but it's gonna have my mods in it. But if you want to see a completely vanilla series, started from the beginning, working your way up top, no mods, no nothing, check out Salt and Crust, SALTNCRUST on YouTube, and he does live streams on Twitch too, under the same name. I'm gonna do a live stream eventually, but that'll be for when I go back down to Albuquerque to change out to another truck. Normally I would just quick travel to my garage, but I think it'd be fun to do a live stream. Play for just 2 or 3 hours, just do a live stream, hang out. Way station, I should be able to bypass that.
Go
I
straight
don't have
on.
a trailer.
That's right.
Go straight on. That's right. This GPS is my favorite. Alright, so it looks like we're coming into Cody now. Missed that one.
Go straight on. That's right.
can't find him, grind him. Oh, they must have hit each other or something. Went from 2 to 4 and it didn't like that.
I came left there. We're finished.
So I'm just gonna pull in here and I'll park over here for a minute just so I can pull my phone out again. Or pull my tablet out and check the load thingamajig. So there we go. There we go, I got my tablet out again. Check the freight market for... Oh, I wound up going to Bozeman. Okay, well, I haven't discovered it yet, I guess, so I'll drive into her a wee bit more and see what happens. So it looks like I'm okay for fuel for now, so I'm not going to grab any. But there's a Sunshine Farms over there. I'll just grab something from them. So let's gotta go back right. I can't go that way. So I'm just gonna sneak over here. Don't ever do this. Let's see what Sunshine has to offer us. They got a pretty bumpy laneway. See that tractor out there that looks like a really old John Deere, but it's the wrong color. There's a truck. So, pull the brake, see what they have. So they got hay, even though it's not hay, it's actually straw, to Twin Falls, Idaho. which is over here somewhere. Or they have a load back to Riverton, and I don't really feel like going backwards to Riverton. So let's see. I'll click on the external contracts. Sunshine. This is all external contracts. So, and just remember, I put the realistic economy mod in. So they're usually a little bit higher than that, but this is going to California, so this is going to be really long. I don't want to do that. I don't know. I don't want to do that to everybody. Jackson, Wyoming, potatoes. But we just came from there. I don't want to do that then. The port of Tacoma. Where's that? That's way over there. So that'd be a long drive. I kind of want to be like in Montana, Texas, Wyoming area. We can pull one of these, the Rocky Mountain double. Pull one of those to the Walmart, Walbert. We'll do Tidbit. Potatoes. So let's do this here, tiny run. That way I can discover a little bit more of Bozeman, Montana here. So we're going to take this little load of hay from Sunshine to Walden's, and it's 23,000 pounds. So it's only $900, but that's okay. Let's begin. Of course, it's got to load. That's all right. That gives me enough time to drink some Pepsi and have a hiccup.
Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. GPS lady wants to watch Maury again. So I'll turn on my flashers. Oh, there's a worker there. Well, there's a few workers. Hey guys, what's going on? All right, take care now. There's the trailer. So you see the lines there, the white lines? That's the icons mod that I have. That's what I was talking about. So we get lined up. There we go, that's alright. Go back nice and slow. There we go. Hit it first try. Pull the parking brake because I want to jump out and hook up all the cables. Yes, make it so we can get out and hook up cables. So, there we go. We'll just pretend that I'm standing down there on the ground. Put those cables in and raise up the dollies. There we go. Just do my half-ass circle check there. Make sure all the lights are working. Everything looks good. That's about all I can do. I wish I could go under the truck to check the kingpin, but you can't do that. unless you know how to use the console, which I can't remember how to activate it, so. But anyway, this is what we're gonna haul for a minute. So I'm gonna take a photo, take a screenshot. There we go. Let's jump back in. Release that brake. I'm gonna hold my not for parking lever here and do a tug test, make sure it's okay. Yep, it's connected. Whoops. There we go. Ready to roll. So let's do a little bit of outside view for the people that like that. I'll just leave her in low for now, because I'm just cruising around the yard. I probably could have went the other way, but that's okay. Stretch out those cables. Look at how stretched those cables are. Missed it. So, did you see there's bananas in that box? I wonder if that's what they're packaging over here. Hi, fellas. Yeah, I wonder if they're packaging up fruits and vegetables and stuff. I'll bet you buddy with the safety vest over there is a supervisor. Sunshine Crops. They must have pulled these bales here out of storage or something, because I don't see any fields other than this one right here that can be harvested for hay, so. It's only going to take us 10 minutes to get there, but it might be late. I don't think we're going to be late. Only got 9 miles to go.
Get ready to turn left.
I already did. I put my turn
Turn
signal
left.
on. Little engine brake just for everybody. I like doing that. That's fun. All trucks and commercial vehicles over 26,000 pounds gross vehicle weight left at light. But we get to bypass that. Oh, I gotta turn my flashers off here. There we go, that's better. So I'm gonna do some engine brake upshifting again. Alright, let's go. if you should actually do that for the truck. It might be bad for the truck, but I don't know.
Go straight on. That's right.
I'm a horrible outside driver. That's why I always drive inside.
Never mind, sugar. I'll find us a new one. Rerouting. Keep
Oh, you hear
driving,
that? Someone's
and
cutting the
then
grass.
you know it. Continue
I
straight
can't
on.
wait to do that in the summertime. I love cutting grass.
Go straight on.
There he
That's
is. That's sweet. Look at that. That's awesome. I think that's cool. Alright, let's get back inside. That's better. Now I'll be able to keep it on my own side of the road. God, my brake pedals are really sensitive lately. See the frame torque? See how it's twisting like that?
Keep left, and then turn left.
Okie dokie.
Turn left.
Yeah, see, my pedal's really, really sensitive for some reason. Probably needs a good cleaning. I hear someone else cutting the grass too. Look at that guy over there. That's a mailbox. Someone else is cutting grass too.
Go straight on. That's right.
I have my braking sensitivity turned way down because if you leave it the way that it is when you first start the game, it's too sensitive. Look, we can go to Prime Rib Roadhouse.
Go straight on. That's right.
Grab a steak. Look at that guy. Look at those people over there. I don't really pay attention to the little details like that. So all this stuff here that we saw today, like Buddy cutting grass, stuff like that's pretty sweet. Six miles to go. We're gonna be there in 12 minutes. So depending on the trips, I might do 3 loads today. I don't know. I've already been recording for an hour. But the longer the better, I think. love the sound of this engine brake. That's why I haven't turned it off yet.
Go straight on. That's right.
Go straight on. That's right. That looks like a propane truck right there.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Put her on medium because it's not as heavy. So we made it to Wallens. Got my four-way flashers on. Gotta love that.
This is where it ends, sugar.
Oh. There we go. Jump out. Gonna detach the trailer. There we go. Okie dokie. So that was a really short run for an hour's worth of recording. So I made 900 bucks. All right, let's see what this company has for me to pull. For us to pull. So do I want to do another external or should I do another freight market? Let's see. Let's see what the freight market has first. I only do the external. That's a rush delivery back to Jackson. I don't want to do that. I only do this here when there's nothing, like when it's like this and there's nothing. I don't do the urgent delivery like whereas see, as these ones are just standard deliveries, I don't do the red arrow ones very often. Whereas if I go back to the freight market, see these red ones here? I don't do them very often because then I get too much of a rush and I crash and it's not very realistic. So I'm going to click on the external contract again. And I'm happy that everything's showing up. Yeah, this video might be like 2 or 3 hours long. I'm just having a lot of fun making videos today. So there's a lot of hay getting moved from here. Awful lot of hay. You want to go to Idaho? We can take the sand here to Idaho to Coastline Mining. Or the tractor to Colville, Washington. That's over here somewhere. Right up over there. We could take fertilizer to California, but that'll be a really, really long video. Sandpoint, Idaho. There's a tractor there going to the mechanic shop. Where's Sandpoint? Oh, it's up there. Okay, let's do that. 11 hours, 2 minutes remains for the time. So if I click it, it is going to take me 7 hours and 23 minutes to get there. And it's 3:30 p.m., so it'll be dark at some point. But that's okay. And we'll click that. See if there's anything a little bit closer. Where's Butte? Butte's right there. We can take some trees up to Butte to the rail export. I kind of like the idea of just doing a bunch of short runs in a video. I don't think it's a bad idea. I'm having fun doing this, so. Okay, so let's do this one then. We'll go up to Butte. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bozeman to Butte. We're doing all sorts of stuff today. All sorts of tiny runs.
Time to hit the road. Don't you get no crumbs on my back seat.
It's my back seat. Alrighty, let's go see. Oh, I forgot I had the engine brake on. When you have the engine brake on and you try to float gears, it's a little bit difficult. Because the point of the engine brake is to try and slow the truck down. You're not really supposed to leave it on all the time, but sometimes I have days where I want to leave it on. So there's the trailer. So I'm gonna go just to the point where I see it in the mirror. There we go. Poke my head out the window. There we go. Hit the pin. Pull that parking brake. Jump out. It says button 16 to couple the trailer because that's how I have it hooked up. That's part of my Logitech G27 shifter. But I believe in the normally you just hit T. So, get that. Put the legs up, put the cables on. Check over the lights, which I can't really see, so I'm pretty sure they're good anyway. So there we go. I thought these were Christmas trees, but they look like little landscaping trees, so I have to take it nice and easy. That's kind of a weird way to load them, but that's alright. Let's jump back in and get going. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta do a tug test yet, so. There we go. We're connected. Alright, let's go. Oh, so I bet you the trees come out of there. See the little trees in there? That's probably where they came from. They just put them all together so they look pretty. Turn the flashers off now. Turn the engine brake off for now.
Get ready to turn right.
Get ready to turn right.
Turn
it's not gonna rain. So after this truck, I should be good to go. Whoop. Nope. Should be able to go after the ambo. There we go. I'm just gonna... Oh, he's gonna block me in. Come on, Dink. Come on, bud. There we go. Let's go. So for the most part, I play inside the truck. Because it's realistic. I think the only way you'd be able to drive like this in real life is you had a drone follow you the whole time. But from hay to trees, let's see what we can pick up next. I might do 3 little tiny runs in this episode. I'll just let it idle. Just keep rolling so I don't have to stop. Looks like I'm going to wind up stopping anyway. So I'll just take it out of gear, let it roll. There we go. So after this episode, the next episode that I do of American Truck Simulator, I'm going to be on a fresh profile, but I'm going to have my mods in there, so I'll go over the mods again. But other than that, the rest of the game is just going to be the series to show people how to play, but I'm going to have mods. So all the mods that I have in today's video that I showed at the beginning are going to be in the in my little series where I start over again. But don't worry, I'm not going to give up on this profile. Because there's times where I want to show people how to play the game, and times where I just want to get on the road and play with the trucks that I have. I'll do this here, and then I'll do the beginner series. These are just going to be videos where I do what I'm doing, like I just drive, do loads. I will chat with my my little brother of Salt and Crust, SaltNCrust on YouTube and Twitch. I'll chat with him and see if he wants to do a live stream. Depends on what his schedule's like. But don't worry, for people that actually want to see that, eventually, I will do it. Just depends on what he has going on, and depends on what's going on over here. But check out Salt and Crust on YouTube if you want to see see some more American Truck Sim videos. I don't believe he has any mods installed or anything like that. He's just doing like a beginner series, whereas these videos for my American Truck Sim, like I said, are just more casual, just driving type of thing. I don't really explain too much. But the next video that comes out is going to be for the people that are beginners and that want to learn how to play.
Go straight on. That's right.
Because like I said, when I make videos, these are my absolute favorite videos to make. Oh, driver Paul, good job, Paul, raking in 34,000 for us. I got the little route advisor down there in the right-hand corner at the bottom of the screen there, just so people can see the shifting and see the GPS a little bit better. Because like I said, I'm using a Logitech G27 steering wheel with an H pattern shifter. So it just makes the game a little bit more fun for me, I think.
Keep right.
Engine brake.
And then turn right. Turn right.
Just gonna keep it on the medium setting for now. Just because it's a load of trees. It's not very heavy. Watch the mirror, make sure you don't curve the trailer. Some sort of a crash or something up here. Sometimes this will happen if you have a traffic mod. The AI gets a little confused, so I might have to drive up the shoulder. Trying to start out in too high of a gear. Yeah, it doesn't appear they've sorted out what the issue is, so let's jump on the outside here, make sure I'm not going to hit anything. We should be okay. By the way, don't do this either. This is completely illegal in some areas, so I'm just doing it because I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes for them to figure out what they're doing. Yeah, see, there was a crash between this little black pickup truck and this dude hauling the bulldozer there. They don't seem to know what they're doing. Oh, the AI's on because they're mad. But that's okay. At least now I can get on with it. Yeah, see, they're trying to fix it. They're trying to figure it out. They'll be here for a few more minutes figuring it out, but we're not going to be, so. There we go. This is run number 2 for the day. Going 65 miles an hour. As fast as I can go. I do have the speed limiter on, so it's more realistic. There's some engine brake for people that want it. I'm gonna put some headlights on so I don't get a ticket. because it looks like it's gonna rain. So once I get out on the highway, I try to leave the engine brake on, just in case I gotta slow down. Oh, loan payment come out. Going up a slight hill, I think. Just a slight hill. Why I usually leave the engine brake on. And there's a nice big hill, so I can ride it out a little bit. Put it back on the high setting. The medium setting seems a little bit stronger than the high setting for some reason. So we're going to Butte, so we're going to go this way. Oh, he hit me. He hit me. He hit me. That was his fault. I think that might have been my fault. I would have slowed down, but of course it's gonna rain, so. Oh boy, it's gonna pour. Let me roll up that window. There we go. The person driving that Range Rover in front of me has no idea what to do. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Just pick a lane and stay in there. Bypass the way station, so that's good. Just gonna check to see if there's any damage on this trailer. No, this is a truck. That's okay. Really raining out.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I'm gonna move over this time just because there's a truck there. Should probably get myself in the habit of doing that anyway, and there's an exit up ahead, so.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Sorry, bud.
Exit right. Ready to turn right. Turn right. Ready to turn right. Turn right.
We're good to go. Definitely don't want to hit the sheriff. You dummy. Just slow down a little bit because of the tracks. Boy, it's really dark out. Holy.
Ready to turn right. Turn right.
Bypass the way station, turn that off so I don't confuse people.
Ready to turn right. Turn right.
Wow, look at that locomotive right there. That's a switcher like I used in Train Sim today. That's cool. Alright, so we're in the rail yard now, so I'm gonna put the flashers on.
Finally, we're here. It took you damn time.
Pretty dark. Oh, it's starting to get dark. we go. So I think I might do one more small run if I can find one. So jump out into the rain, detach the trailer. So I got an excellent on that. From Bozeman to Butte, we took a load of trees, went 142 miles, took 25 minutes, consumed 31 gallons of diesel. World of Trucks, that's something that's part of the game. I believe you have to sign up for it. So I made $5,000 with the hard economy mode on. So I don't think I'm doing too bad. So let's see what this company has for us to pull next. So we are in Butte. So let's see if we can find something. We already pulled one of those. Chlorine. Don't really want to pull that. Oh, this is an external contract. Okay, so let's check the freight market first. Ambulances. Going to Colorado. I just want a short run. Something that'll maybe go to like over here. Something like that. Diesel going to Oregon. We've already been to Bozeman, so I don't want to go backwards. So Bozeman to Butte. Let's do an external contract. I want to see if I can find one more small run to make it a three little run episode. Idaho. I can hear my phone going off, but I don't know where it's at, so I'll have to deal with it later. Dumpsters from Butte to Idaho. Where's that going? Okay, that's okay, right? That's a little bit of a longer one, but that's okay. It's going to take us 5 hours, 12 minutes to drive 306 miles. Let's do that one. So for the final load of this episode, we're going to haul a trailer full of these dumpsters to A Steel from Rail Export. So we're going to go from Butte, Montana to, I don't know how to say that, Coeur d'Alene, I think, Idaho. So let's click begin delivery. This is a really long episode before I start the new profile. I'm not going to give up on this style of episodes, don't worry. I'm still going to do them.
Okay, here we go. Make sure
Okay, let's see what they got now. So I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, park and brake. Watch out for the yard dog there. I don't want to hit him. He won't be very happy. So it's over here somewhere. See if I can see where the yard guy put it. Oh, there it is, right there. So I'm gonna roll the window down a little bit. Get some fresh air in here. Okay, so the trailer's right there. There we go. Gonna roll it down again so I can stick my face out the door here and make sure I hit that kingpin. So this video is going to be little bit long, but that's okay, because if you're like me and you like to eat stuff while you're watching TV and whatnot, it gives you something a little bit longer to watch, especially if you're really into it. So let's jump out. So now we're hauling dumpsters. So we went from hay to trees to dumpsters. So a little bit of everything today. So let's hook the trailer up. I'm not going to use the beacon for loads like this. It's just for equipment, like heavy hauling equipment. So I'll roll that window up again. I'm going to leave it open a little bit. Can't smoke if you don't have the window open. So I'm going to just quick light up a cigarette, and then we're going to do this last run of this episode for today. So I believe I put out 2 episodes of ATS already. But I'm going to do this load, and then the next episode is going to be for the beginners. With mods.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I don't know why he wants to slow down that much. They're going a little slow through here. Oh, I'm starting out in 5 again. That's okay. Oh, we gotta stop here and weigh out. So let's pull the brake here and get checked over. 38,000 pounds gross. So that's pretty light.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
There's another switcher, that's cool. Now we can open the window a little bit. It's rained. It's done raining now. brake down to medium. That's so sweet. I'm not sure if there's a light up ahead or if the AI have crashed again. It appears there might be some sort of an accident. So I have enough room to go on the shoulder again, so let's just put it in low and just... Oh, rolling back a bit. Put it in low here and just kind of cruise along the shoulder for a minute. No, there's a train going by. There's an outside shot. That looks pretty sweet. I think I might have just clobbered one of those little pole things there, but... Oh yeah, the AI is confused again. Oh dear. Oh, pay attention. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention. This is why I don't drive on the outside view.
Turn left.
Bad things happen. So I can't turn left because they don't know what they're doing, so I might have to find an alternate route. So if I push... Oh, look it, they figured it out. Okay, well, I'm gonna sneak in here then. Just gonna bully my way through. There we go. Get out of the way. There we go. Alright, back in the cab. Put her on the low setting for now.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
A little bit wider than what it was needed, but that's okay. A bit of a traffic jam. Bit of a traffic jam, rush hour traffic. See if someone's gonna be nice and let me in. The truck behind me is letting me in. That's pretty sweet. Thank you. Give him a couple flashes. Missoula. I think we might be going there, but I'm not sure. Probably gonna take us that way. Through this rush hour traffic here.
I keep left there.
Oh, I gotta bully my way in. Thank you. soft too. Come up real hot on that car right there. Pretty busy. I'm gonna move over because these guys are going a little slow. There we go. Let's put the cruise control on for the first time ever. So we'll just sit here at 65 for now. Let's keep going along at 65. I'm just gonna stay right here. Can't get over it because there's someone beside me. It's alright, I'll just sneak over anyway. Oh, there's the Prime Rib Roadhouse ad again. We're doing good on fuel for now. Back that down a wee bit. Awful lot of traffic for this time of night. Oh, there's Salt and Crust right there. Did you see the little pop-up for Steam there? He's jumping on to do an American Truck Sim live stream, so after this episode I might check out his video. So check out Salt and Crust on YouTube. He live streams at like 9 o'clock. So depends on when he's done work. But yeah, check him out. So I'm just gonna ramp up the cruise control a wee bit. There we go. The turbo sounds amazing. I got cruise control so I can give my foot a rest. Got the window open so I don't fall asleep.
I keep left there.
Yeah, keep left there, she says, so we'll keep left. So once we drop these dumpsters off, that's going to be it for the episode. This is a pretty long episode. It's a 2-hour episode so far, so... It's also the first time I've kept up with 65 mile per hour speed limit, because I usually don't like to drive this fast. But the speed limit's 70 anyway, so it's fine. I can't go any faster, so I'll just stay here in the granny lane. Both hands on the wheel as we cruise into the night. Oh, I see my exit coming up, so I'm gonna shut this cruise off. Start slowing down so I can... Oh, never mind. It's a sharp turn. So while I'm making videos for ATS, there used to be a YouTuber called Full Tilt 503. I'm not sure what happened to him, but he used to make videos that were kind of like this too. So I don't know if something happened to him, but he had a similar style. Just talk about stuff, drive casually like I am now. He was all about American Truck Sim and realism too. I miss his channel. That's how I started playing this game. I miss his channel. I hope he comes back one day. I don't think he will, but that's too bad. So, but I also try to play realistically because it's like a simulator. And regardless of what people think, I don't want to be bombing along in full tilt just because it's a game. That ruins it for me. Apparently this truck driver doesn't know that he's on a highway. speed limit goes down to 55. So, like I said, yep, the next episode is going to be for the beginners. Runaway truck ramp. There's another runaway truck ramp. Oh, there's Coeur d'Alene. Oh. Don't you love it when people pull in front of you and then slow down? Almost at the destination. A little bit longer. I'm gonna. So once this light turns green. Oh, we must be close to Washington, Spokane, Washington. Ooh, there's a car coming. Alright, let's go. There's the destination right up there on the right.
Turn. 'Cause turn 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 '
So it's actually called avalanche steel.
Get ready to turn left.
So I think I'm gonna turn
Turn
right
left.
where that cop car come out. So right here. But I gotta wait a minute for this car. Oh, come on, stupid. Just turn the corner. Dumbass.
Get ready to turn right.
I shouldn't do this because it's not very nice, but I'm gonna
Turn
put on my
right.
brights so I can see where I'm going. Here we go.
It was a nice ride. Now, make sure you come back and visit me, all right?
Alrighty, let's see where they want it. Guess I should go in and talk to the yard people. Let's jump out here. Oh, must be having a break. Yeah, he looks like he's having just a little bit of a break. That's okay though. Okay, so I spoke to the yard person. They said they want it at the back in the corner. So trying to start out in 5 high an awful lot lately. Oh, look at the load of pipes. So I think I might have went the wrong way, but that's okay. Looks like scrap. I think this might be a wrecking yard type of facility. That's what it looks like. So either these dumpsters are... Just a minute, I gotta jump out and check to see if this is where we're supposed to put it or not. No. Oh, it's right over there. Okay. Oh, appears I hit something. What did I hit? Probably that thing that's right there. Yes, I did. I gave it a little kiss. That's okay. Sometimes it happens. It's just a light tap, so it's just a little scratch, but that's okay. I'll get it fixed. So, I'm gonna stop again. Just jump out. Take a quick walk over this way. Oh, they want it around the corner, so I'm thinking what I will do is go straight off this way. Maybe I'll go by the little office building there and turn around so I can pull straight in and then back up. So Alrighty, push the brake in. I'm gonna roll down the other window too. There we go. Okay, put it back in here. So I gotta watch that pylon there. So I'll just straighten up right here. Okay. So once the trailer's straight, I'll back up. That's pretty straight. Can't find him, grind him. I poke my head out. And I'm just gonna let the clutch out slowly. There we go. We're moving. I'm just gonna go nice and slow. But I need to go over this way a little bit more. Just take a quick gander at the mirror on this side, make sure I'm not going to smash into anything. It doesn't appear that way. So, alright, I'm just going to stop for a minute. Always remember, whether you drive a truck in real life or you drive a truck in American Truck Simulator, just remember one word: goal. And it means get out and look. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll jump out. Just pretend I'm walking. Alright, so I'm looking. I'm gonna figure out how to actually enable the console so that next time I play on this series, I can actually get out and walk around. So I look up. Excuse me. I look okay from here. So I'm gonna jump back in the truck. Alrighty. I'm gonna start turning this way so that the trailer really slowly starts to turn where the spot is. Gotta watch that wall. I already scratched the truck once. I don't want to scratch it again. So keep the trailer turning this way. There's a wall there. Watch the wall. Just gonna stop for a minute. Poke my head out the window. Okay. There's the pole. So I'm going to start turning to the left now. Almost jackknifed. So, okay, let's just keep going. Let that clutch out real slow. There we go. Check this side again, make sure I'm not going to hit anything. Okay. That's quite the spot. This is the first time ever I've been at this yard, so. Just gonna go nice and slow, because I've never backed into something like that before. Alright, so to get straightened up again. There we go. I think my brake pedal needs to be cleaned because it's quite sensitive. So I gotta go to the left a wee bit and just let the clutch. Oh, sorry, gotta go to the right a wee bit. Just gonna go nice and slow. I wonder if the guy in the tower up there is laughing at me. That's alright. Alright, so they got me parking on a really weird angle, so. So I'll start making the trailer turn. I'm gonna go real sharp so that it turns. There we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna pull up a tiny bit. Just so to get the whole truck on an angle like that. There we go. Put her back in reverse. There's nothing on that side, so I'm okay. I'll poke my head out the window. Straighten out. Just go off to the left a wee bit. I'm gonna wait till those tires at the very back of the trailer hit the line, and then I'm gonna. There we go. Start going over this way. That mirror is really hard to see out of, but I'll just keep going like this. Okay. Go back a little bit more. Let's jump out and have a quick look. Pull the parking brake. I think I just pulled the muscle in my neck because I'm turning my head this way. Reach over to the dashboard. Alright. So it's almost 100% lined up. So I gotta make it go backwards just a wee bit more. Maybe I'll pull forward and go to the left a bit more. Because then I can back in and just park. So let's pull forward a little bit. Let's let that clutch out nice and slow. There we go. Pull forward. Okie dokie. Oh, oh, come on, get going. Go backwards. There we go. Poke my head out the window again. There we go. And then I'll turn the truck. Start turning the truck. Zoom in on the mirror a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. So let's see what she looks like. Oh wow, for the first time ever, myself doing something like that inside the cab, that's pretty good. So let me grab another screenshot here. Whoops. There we go. So yeah, the first time backing into a spot like that, almost completely in the cab. I don't go into this exterior view that often. I play this game in the cab as much as I can because if you don't, it's not realistic to me. So I think it's pretty good. So now we're going to disconnect the trailer. They seem to be happy with it. So I've been recording for almost 2.5 hours. That's pretty sweet. So we got excellent. We went from Butte to Coeur d'Alene. I got 2100 because I have a realistic economy mode on. a mod rather on. So I got 2100, 700 points. I got a little bit more experience. So I'm going to see what this company has. But after I do that, I'm going to end the episode because it's been 2.5 hours, and this was somewhat of a special episode just for people that are like really into trucking and really into the game. The next episode I come out with is going to be the learning together series, but I'm going to have all my mods that I have in this video in the next one, even though I'm starting from the beginning. So I can still show people how to learn the game, but I'm going to have some of my own, like some of the mods in, because like I said before, I don't like the vanilla sounds. I can't stand the vanilla sounds, but the rest of the gameplay in the next series is going to be learning together. So I appreciate anyone who stuck around for the 2.5 hours of recording of this video. I appreciate it so much that you stuck around and watched. I hope you enjoy it when you watch it as much as I actually enjoyed making this. I want to do another one of these actually. I thought this was really fun. So I think maybe I'm going to do one more big long video like this on my casual driving series, and then I'm going to start the Let's Learn Together series. So I really, really, really appreciate all the love and support so far since I've started this channel. Um, I have a few other games that I want to try out, but so let's see what they have for us. Again, this was an external contract, and I do the external contracts when there's nothing in the freight market. So we have a dump truck. I can pull a dump truck for the start of our next episode. That's going down to let's say salmon. It's going to salmon. So it is going to go here. So the next episode I'm probably going to do another 3 trips, because I actually really, despite it being really long, I really enjoyed it. So let's let's click on this dump truck here, and I'll get this set up for the next episode of this series, and then we'll call it a night.
Time to get the job done.
So we got the trailer unhooked from this load. Let's go set up for the next one. This drop here, this one was a fun one. I hope I come across more drops that are like that. Okay, so the dump truck is over here, I believe. Is that it right? That's it right there. Okay, so I'll make it so I can see the dump truck trailer in the mirror. There we go. Whoa, okie dokie, don't want to do that. Kind of screwed that one up a little bit, I think. So let's just poke the head out the window again. It's becoming morning, so I might have to stop and have a nap. There's the trailer for the dump truck. So the next video that has 3 trips, I'm already getting excited to do. Oh, I think I hit it.
Time to hit the
There
road.
we go. So let's jump out and attach this for the next time. So we'll hook this up. And that was kind of weird. But now we're all hooked up to go again. So I appreciate you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though it was a really long one. But until the next time we do another 3-trip video, take care now.